Okay, let's talk about the number 41,252,003 and 67 thousandths. So that number to be written out in numeric form, the 41 million, let's break it down into little pieces. 41 million means the 1 needs to be in the million spot. So I'm going to put a 1, but in front of that I'm going to put the 4. So 41 million. 252,000 means 252 goes right there. 3. That means I don't have anything in the hundreds, I don't have anything in the tens, but I do have a 3 right there in the units. The units are also sometimes called the ones place. I'm not done yet. And notice whenever you say the word and, why isn't this drawing? When you say the word and, right there, that means you're starting in the decimals now. So whenever you say the word and, everything after the and has to go in the decimals place. So if you say the number 67 thousandths, that means that 7 has to be in the thousandths place. And what goes in front of the 7 for 67? A 6 goes there. But you can't just have a 0 or nothing there in the tenths place, so you have to place a 0 there. So to write this number out in numeric form, it looks like this. 41,252, 0, 0, 3, 0, 6, 7. Alright, let's talk about the number 84 billion. Notice I had to write in the billions and the 10 billions place. That's okay. I mean, these numbers do go on, and I just can't put a chart on this page that encompasses every single place value. So I went ahead and wrote in the 10 billions and the billions place. 84 billion means that I'm going to put the 4 in the billion position. So the 4 goes right here. Now 84 means it has an 8 in front of it. So 8 goes right there. And if my number is just 84 billion, that means that I have zeros in every single other location. Right. Now, you start at your decimal adding your commas in there if you're going to place commas, and you go every third one. So I'm going to put a comma right there, I'm going to put a comma right there, I'm going to put a comma right there. Notice where the commas are located. The commas are located in between the thousands and the hundreds, so it separates the thousands from the hundreds. And it also separates the millions from the 100,000s, and it separates the billions from the 100 millions. So every third place will separate the different types of units. So it separates the thousands from the hundreds, it separates the millions from the thousands, it separates the billions from the millions, and so on. We do not use commas on the right side of the decimal place ever. And the only reason why we put commas in here is because it just makes the number look cleaner and it's easier to read. So you would read this number as 84 billion. Let's talk about the number 9/10ths. What that means is I don't have anything in the units, which is also the ones place. I don't have anything in the tens. I strictly have a number in the tenths place, and that number is 9. So I'm going to put a 9 right here. And notice my decimal still right there. So this number can be written as, some people also leave off that 0 at the front, just make sure your decimal is big enough, and it can be written like that as well. Either way works. That is written as 0.9, or 0.9, and it is read as 9/10. Alright, now we're going to talk about the number 63 and 4/100ths. Notice we've got the word and in here. And means decimal place, so we're going to put anywhere we see the and, everything after that has to go after the decimal. So 63, the 3 goes in the ones place or the units place. The 6 has to go in front of that. The decimal in the decimal position. And 4/100ths means the 4 has to go in the hundredths place. And you can't just leave nothing in the tenths place, so what goes there is 0. So this number is written as 63.04. Okay, now we're going to work on going from numeric to words. So notice we have our decimal place right there between that 1 and that 0, so we're going to put 200, one right there, and then 40 in front of that, and then 0098 there. Now this is read as 40,271 and 98/10,000ths, or 98 thousandths. So we're just going to write this out in the words just like we see it. So 40, F-O-R-T-Y. Okay, now we're going to practice going from numeric to words. And you would read this as 40,271 and 98/10,000ths. So to write that out, 40,000, and we would put a comma there after 1,000. 271. Now we're going to use the word and, because that's where our decimal is. 98, 10, thousandths. 40,271 and 98/10,000ths. Alright, let's write this one in words. 721,893 and 35/100ths. So 721,000, comma, 893, and that's where our decimal place is, 35/100ths. There you go, 721,893 and 35/100ths. Alright, our last problem. Let's look at 479 and 1/100th. So let's write that out in words. 479 and 1/100th. 479 and 1/100th. Alright guys, I hope this video helped you.